ask you, as a child growing up, what did you want to be? What was like one of your childhood dreams?
A bottle girl. We just want to tell him that his card declined.
Bitch spit gum in my fucking hair. Listen, feetfinder.com is calling my name.
I feel like this industry can change a lot of people.
Oh my God.
I love the cake. Because
I love the cake. How many people have you slept with? I don't even know why you want your man.
No.
Cheers,
Larson
ladies.
in charge.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Bottle Girl Diaries. It's been a while, but I'm so excited to be here and be back on set. For those of you who are new to my channel, I'm your host, Cindy. Before we get started today, I just want to show appreciation to our loyal subscribers and viewers. Thank you for the support, the feedback, and the love that you show. That being said, keep it cute if you haven't already, and click that subscribe button below so you can stay up to date with us on our latest. On today's episode, I have Mariana and Amanda, who both work at IU Beach Club, which is actually the sister pool of Zouk nightclub. Today, we are gonna go over some helpful tips how to maintain our jobs, and we're gonna have some fun with a game of truth or drink. And while we're at it, we will go ahead and debunk the stereotypes of bottle service girls. So let's go ahead and dive right into today's episode. I'm gonna start with you first, Mariana.
Okay.
Miss Girl, tell us about yourself, where you're from, and what made you want to get into this industry. Give the people what they want to hear.
What you guys have all been waiting for.
Oh yeah, like seriously, I only made Bottle Girl Diaries just for you.
I mean,
No.
what can I say?
No, like
just
she's
kidding.
like the newly promoted lead at IU.
What a queen, what a queen.
So Queen Bee, go ahead. You have the floor. Where are you from, and what made you want to get into being in bottle service?
Okay, well, of course, my name is Mariana Villanueva Mora.
Oh,
I'm originally from Mexico.
Bad Bunny, where you at?
Mira, aquí yo le llamo. No, I'm originally from Mexico City. My dad is from Mexico. My mom's from Brazil. I came to Vegas when I was around 4 years old. So basically, this is all I know. Like,
Okay.
I grew up here. I love Vegas, honestly. I love the people. Yeah, I mean, what made me want to get into this industry, honestly, I started working in restaurants. I want to say my first restaurant job was at Green Street Kitchen at Palms.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I loved meeting the people. I loved being around that. And eventually I just kind of worked my way up, got into serving. And yeah, I finally, I was able to get my work permit. So I was able to be more in hotel, just be more in the hotel business side of things rather than just like a side company, you know, because it was a sister property, so it wasn't just the hotel itself.
Right.
So once I got my work permit, and I was finally at the age and everything, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. So yeah, I started working at Gatsby, and then I got promoted at Gatsby. I was the lead there, and then I helped open 8 Lounge, which was really cool because it was very different for me.
Yeah.
I got to learn a lot about cigars and just different things and different kinds of liquors and stuff. And I feel like I learned a lot from there, as well as working at Gatsby, which was a champagne lounge. So I feel like I learned a lot from there as well.
Of course.
And then yeah, I mean, one of my girlfriends, Brie, who I fucking love so much, she's amazing. She's the one who kind of convinced me to audition, because I don't know, for me, I always wanted to do it, but for some reason, I guess I didn't have the full confidence to do it. And
Why?
I don't know, it was just weird. I was just all these beautiful girls, and I heard so many stories about it, so I was just kind of thrown off by it. So I was just okay, whatever. And she was she basically dragged me to auditions the day of. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do it, why not, you know? And I ended up getting it, which is crazy. I literally remember getting the call and I was screaming. I was
Oh my
what?
God.
This is crazy. I was like, what?
It's the best feeling.
It was super exciting because
Yeah.
I know it's really hard to get these jobs, and I was very fortunate and very happy to be one of the people who, one of the girls who was considered for the job.
Right.
So yeah, I ended up getting it, and my first season at IU was the best ever. Honestly, it was the best experience ever, just being able to meet so many people. Loved working with all the girls. I thought everyone was really cool. Management was super fun. It just overall, I just had the best time. I did really well in my first season. And honestly, I was really excited to, I was looking forward to next season too. And then I know that they, selected a few girls to like move into nightclub, and I mean, I was very fortunate to be one of the few girls that got selected.
We were so happy to have you, definitely.
I loved it. I thought it was great. It was a great experience. And yeah, I mean, I'm going on season 2, and I love it. Super exciting. I love it. Yeah.
Well, you've definitely moved up quick, and you know, you're the lead. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And I'm just so happy for you. And you know,
so
first of all, you had no reason to not ever be confident because you are just so beautiful. But not just that though. Like I always talk to my friend Missy about it, who works with me at Zook. She was like, it's just the fact that she's so pretty, but she's so genuinely nice. You know, that's really hard to find. A pretty face is everywhere, but somebody who genuinely carries themselves really well,
So sweet.
it's just so hard, you know. But I also think that's why we get along.
Yes, I agree.
You know, but
Pretty
I wanted
girls
to
who
say,
support each other.
Yes, absolutely. So can I ask you, as a child growing up, what did you want to be? What was like one of your childhood dreams?
A bottle girl.
Definitely not. No.
No, definitely not.
I mean, I love working in this industry. I really do. I think, honestly, my favorite part about working in this industry is being able to network with all these people that come in. And it's just like, it's crazy the people that you get to meet, really. But growing up, of course, I wanted to be a model growing up.
And you are.
But,
Can we just talk about? Can we just talk about? She's currently modeling for Las Vegas athletic clubs. I see you all over the billboards.
Amanda's actually just did
You
a photo
too?
shoot with
Okay.
LVAC, so
Bestie
she's their
photo shoot.
newest model for LVAC, and I'm so excited
Congrats.
for her.
That's amazing. How does that feel like when you drive and you just see, you know, your face on a billboard?
It's honestly crazy. Like, I would have never expected it, to be honest.
It's
I just
crazy,
think, like,
right?
I think it's just so crazy. It's really cool. I think it's really cool to like have that, you know?
I almost got in a wreck. I saw myself on a billboard and I was like, that was me. And I was like, I was like, oh my gosh.
I mean, girl, I probably would have gone in a wreck too. I would have like, oh shit.
Girl, she is fly.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Well, can you tell me what's like a memorable moment that you've had so far in the industry, whether good or bad?
I don't know. I feel like I've had so many like crazy experiences, and like,
what's like something that just comes to the top of your head? Because you are so new, I mean, I just would love to get the insight.
I think it's just seeing like how much these people are like spend, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just like crazy. And honestly, like, I feel like what made me a better server was just like once I had like my first table, that I was just like, you never know who's gonna say yes to you.
Yeah.
And I feel like as a server, especially in this industry, you should just ask and see what you can do, and like just, I don't know, like I think like the craziest experience I've ever had was like this one table that I had, and they ended up spending like $80K, and it was just like
$80,000. That's literally
their minimum was I think 8,000, and like I remember the host just being like,
times 10, nothing crazy.
The host was like, no, they're coming from Canada, like they don't want to spend, they don't want to do anything. And like I just got along so well with this guy and his party and everything, and like, I mean, just one thing led to the other, and like it was just like, yeah, let's do it. Like I was able to sell like the West Tower of Resorts World, which was really cool. And
the West
like,
Tower, meaning that like she could sell these guests to have their picture on the side of the tower, so like anybody who's on the Las Vegas strip can see it. So that's a, you know, a selling point for you.
It was
So
really
that's
funny though,
amazing.
because we put his friend, so they were celebrating his friend's bachelor party, and he was like in a Speedo in the photo. It was just like the
Not a
best thing ever.
Speedo.
It was like the best thing ever. So
Everyone needs to see this.
I thought that was like the coolest thing ever, just like doing that and like getting them to spend that much, especially since like that's what our job consists of, and like
Right.
that's what they expect from us. So knowing that I was capable of doing that so early in the season, and just like seeing how much these people are like really just willing to spend, it's just like
show,
crazy.
your personality, because
Yeah.
people are not gonna like not buy from someone who doesn't have like that kind of personality that makes
You're
Or
sense.
they
Sweet.
have to buy somebody they're trusting, that
Yeah,
hey, this
exactly.
person
Yeah.
really wants to have fun with us. So yeah, I love that. And you know, with you being new and I'm kind of like a seasoned OG person in the industry, what's something like a helpful tip that you can say to maintain our jobs?
Definitely just being yourself. I think having a personality is like definitely like the most important thing. Like, I don't know, like just having fun. Like at the end of the day, like this job is supposed to be fun. Like you should be excited. Like not everyone gets to go into work and make thousands of dollars, get
Absolutely.
fucking money thrown in your face. Literally, like it's crazy. Like you meet all these crazy people. Like I think definitely just reminding yourself that we're fortunate to even like do this job, and like just have a personality, have fun, go into work knowing that there's good and bad days, but at the end of the day, like, people literally work 2 weeks and don't even make like half of
what
that.
we do.
Like, it's
right.
crazy what we can make in a day. And I
Right.
think just having fun and just knowing that you're fortunate to have this job, I think definitely is like one thing. Just reminding yourself every day that like you're lucky to have this.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You're blessed. And it's not gonna last forever. So you're one of the few
Definitely
fortunate
not.
girls that were able to get it, or guys, like, take advantage of it, make your money, have fun, network, have a personality, never change who you are, because I feel like this industry can change a lot of people.
Oh my gosh, that part.
And just
definitely
being true to
harden.
yourself, most importantly, is like the biggest thing. Because like, you were hired for a reason, you were hired for being yourself. Like, your interview is 5 seconds long. Like, you really had to like be something like I don't
To
know, like
impress them,
exactly,
yeah.
you know. So it's like, yeah, just be yourself. I think it's like the one thing I will say.
I like that. Just
Yeah.
being authentic, true to yourself,
Definitely.
and just not switching
Yeah.
up once you
And your
start
guests love
making
that,
money.
yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, it is Amanda's turn. Miss New Booty. Oh my goodness.
No, for real.
Literally the best baby in the fucking world. Literally.
Wow, best booty in the world. I'm telling
Thank
y'all.
you.
And don't you worry. Her Instagram's about to show up so that we can check out the booty. But Amanda,
yeah.
just tell us a little bit about yourself, like where you're from, and something that made you want to get into bottle service industry.
So I was actually born and raised here. I'm like the little unicorn here. Not too many,
It's
not
very
too many of us
rare.
left.
Yeah.
But what made me want to be in the industry? Well, obviously the money. Like, come on, be serious.
Yeah. Like, be for fucking real.
No, yeah, like, anyways, no, but no, the money is really nice, and obviously it's a lot of fun, and like, you're 21, you're young, you want to have some fun, and I think it's like a good vehicle to use to the things that you actually want to do in life and want to pursue.
Mm-hmm.
So that's definitely something that I looked forward to, because I was just like, I could definitely use it. And you only work 3 days a week, so it's come on.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a no-brainer, like, you
It's a
better work here.
no-brainer. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that was like, and also like, I really enjoy working here because like you meet a bunch of new like hot girls that you're friends with that are like really nice. So I don't know, it's just cool.
That's good. Can I ask you, what was something you saw yourself being when you were growing up? Like, what was a childhood dream of yours?
Okay, well, there was 2. So my first one.
there was one, and
if
then
you
there was
ask
2.
my grandma asked me when I was younger, she's like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I told her I wanted to be a butterfly. So that's my first dream.
Oh my gosh.
And my second dream was to be a baker. I don't know, for some reason I was really obsessed.
Okay, booty talker.
I was not expecting. She said,
I love the cake.
I love the cake. She got the cake.
No,
She
but I
loves
was
the cake. She
really,
got the cake.
like, extremely obsessed with Cake Boss. Like, I watched it every single
Dude,
night.
did you ever watch the one where they made the Transformers cake?
Yes. Every single episode, baby. I was on it.
Mesmerized. I couldn't believe it. I like
that. Actually, we haven't had, somebody like a baker. I'm not a baker, but
I'm not a baker either, baby. Not anymore. But like, when I was younger, like, my 4th grade teacher bought me a bunch of baking supplies too, because I was like that obsessed with it. Like, I'm like, this is what my bakery's gonna look like.
Oh, I love that. That's cute.
she's like, no, not so much.
Now I'm a bottle girl, and I'm gonna go to school for nursing. Period. Like, I'm really a bottle girl.
Are you sure you don't want to do real estate?
Oh God. Are you sure you don't want to start OnlyFans, babe? Are you sure?
Listen, feetfinder.com is calling my name. I guess I want to ask you, give me, first of all, the people need to know.
The secret to the
What
ass.
is your secret to that ass, Miss Girl? Because it is natural. and it's
do a turn,
do
please.
a turn.
Do a turn for us.
This is just sitting down. Ma'am.
Don't play with it. Honestly, Bulgarian split squats all day long. Don't be afraid to eat, bitch, at all. Like, eat it up.
See, and okay, so we need to, here's the thing. Girls in the industry, I feel like there's so much pressure on our bodies.
Yes, to look good.
What a topic. What a topic. But there's a lot of pressure on our bodies to always be on. So I do feel like sometimes girls go through some unhealthy cycles of not eating. And I've been there. I've taken like diet pills that you should never take, or that they took off the market years ago because I had such terrible body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
But you look great. So Bulgarian split squats, and like, what do you eat? Because girl, I'm trying to give us what we want to hear, the tips.
The Chipotle chicken wrap from LVAC. This is not sponsored.
This is not sponsored by
No, we are literally
eat it
obsessed.
every
We
single
eat it
day.
every single
Every
time we go
single
to the
day.
gym.
Okay.
But that I eat like
recipe.
that's the secret recipe, but it's yes. No, honestly, I like high protein things.
Okay.
I don't know. I just eat random
And
stuff
when you
all the
do
time.
Bulgarian split squats, do you split squats? Damn, every day I make up a new word. Previous episodes I made up hot girl summer. Like what?
Love that.
That's just me.
Love
this
that.
is my Bottle Girl Diaries dictionary. So
There you go.
Welcome, y'all.
So Bulgarian split squats. Do you lift heavy?
Yeah, for the most part, we do a lot of like booty activating before we actually start doing our leg workouts
What's
too.
booty
So
activating? Like
step
please tell me.
ups, like innies and outies of like the what is it called? Hip.
I call it hip
abductors.
abductor.
Hip
Yeah,
abductors.
right?
Hip
Hip abductor. Yeah.
Okay, like I'm all over here. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Noted.
Yeah.
And glute bridge all day long. If you want this fat juicy booty, do the glute bridge.
Okay, that's like laying down, glute bridge. Okay,
Oh my
gotcha.
God.
Copy
He's
that.
like, noted.
Cameraman's noting it. Got it.
She's like,
we
yes.
may need you. Maybe we may need you next time to get down on the flow and show us some mo. You know? No?
I'll give you guys a little workout tutorial.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I want you to tell me something that like sticks in your mind, memorable, funny, good, bad, like something memorable of your season so far in the industry.
I mean, obviously being friends with her. Like, we were always friends. Like, we actually worked at the LBC smoothie bar together. Not a sponsor.
So wait, you guys model for them, you eat their chicken chipotle wrap, and you made their smoothies. All right. So
and
is
it's
LBC
not
gonna
a
rub you my
sponsor.
check for this episode, or what's up?
LBC is like,
Two Bottle Girl Diaries amount $1,000.
No, it's so bad. No, we've actually known each other for a while.
it's just like that friend that you like, or like that girl that you always knew
Yeah.
you'd make really good friends with, but you guys never like hit each other up because like sometimes you get that anxiety. You're like, oh, it's kind of awkward to hit someone and be like, hey, let's be
Yeah,
friends.
but it's like every time we saw each other, it was like we were always super excited to see each other and like say hi, catch up. And then like we just started working together and like just being
Inseparable now.
around each other and just like getting to know each other, and we just realized that we're literally soul sisters.
Yeah, and then we always just got to keep the good vibes going.
And we're
No, you
hot.
guys are
Like
great. You guys are great, and we love having you, and I'm excited to work with you too. And
Oh.
you know, I really appreciate you guys coming on today. It really means a lot to me.
Oh, we're so
Um,
yeah.
But, you know, we do a lot of these interviews, but we want to have a little bit of fun because, you know, the last two episodes were a little bit more serious. So we're going to have some fun today. I am going to go over we're going to debunk some stereotypes together. I think the biggest main one is number one, women think we want their men.
Like, no, we don't want your man. We just want to tell him that his card declined.
We just want
Okay?
him to open his wallet.
We just want him to know that his card declined at the club, and it's loud. So we have to get close and talk to him.
Like,
you know?
sorry.
Right,
the
like
payment didn't
for
go
me,
through.
I'm like, ma'am, I don't want your man. I don't even know why you want your man.
No,
because he's
literally.
literally here with another girl every other night. Like,
But that's another topic.
but that's another
No
topic.
storyteller.
I actually have a story. So there's this guy that comes into Zoot quite often. I got his table and I start like going through the menu with him, like, hey, just so you know, this is where our champagne menu is. This little blonde girl comes up and she's like, hi, what are we talking about? I was like, oh no. And Jessie, she was like, watch out for this girl. I'm like, why? She's like, what are we talking about? I was like, well, we're talking about the menu because your boyfriend has a minimum and I'm
Yeah.
trying to, you know,
Yeah, absolutely.
see what he would like to order. Is there a specific bottle that you like? She's like, oh, for sure, 1942, and I don't drink anything but like Ace Rosé. I was like, perfect. I said, she
Yeah,
wants
love
Ace Rosé.
that.
He's like, no, she's getting PJ Rosé. I'm like,
Oh.
so the
mean,
night
PJ
goes
Rosé's still
on.
good.
No fire.
The night goes on, and anytime that he even takes a shot from me, talks to me, she's like, grabs him, and I'm like, I have never seen anything like this, right? So then later it gets to the point in the night where she's like asking me to drink with her, and I'm like, no, I can't,
Yeah.
you know, whatever. And then she's crying to me, telling me that he's mean to her,
She
whatever.
started crying.
Yeah, this bitch started crying.
Why
And then I felt bad,
she
and I
crying
was
in the
like,
club?
then I felt bad, and I was like, okay. I was like, well, you need to stop crying. The best thing that you can do to get his
Yeah.
attention is be confident, be like
Yes.
his,
Right.
be his arm candy in the club. I mean, your man has money and he's good looking, so
Yes.
just chill, girl. And I was like, I've never seen him in here with another girl. Lie, but
I've never seen him here before.
ever lie.
Every
but
weekend.
What's your name
you
again?
know, and then so the end of the night goes by, whatever, like they ended up closing out. She gives me a hug. She's trying to be nice to me. Clearly she's drunk as
Yeah.
hell. Jessie goes, what's that in your hair? And I'm like, it was gum.
No.
This bitch spit gum in my fucking
That's
hair.
disgusting. 86 for life.
86 for life. And you know what's crazy is I saw her a couple weekends ago at work, and I was like, it took everything in me to not say something, but I was like, you know what? Thank goodness it wasn't like super stuck. We were able to get it out.
Oh my God.
If you ever have gum in your hair, don't cut it and don't use peanut butter. Just take a piece of ice. It like it freezes it and has it unstick, and then you could just like pull it out.
That's fire.
Right?
Okay, to pack the day if anyone's
hair.
Yeah, luckily, like I have like a lot of hair that's like really thick and beautiful. No, I'm just
And
joking.
And did I mention it's
voluptuous.
dark and black and sexy and gorgeous and everything that you ever wished for and everything that you're not.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding.
And that's what you spit into my hair too.
Like, don't hate, appreciate, bitch.
Oh my God. Yeah, so that was like the craziest story. But the second thing of stereotypes that I think we get is that we party 24/7. And like, what?
Other than this Sunday.
Other than this last weekend, no, we don't do that. No.
Well, that was y'all's fault for going to after hours and staying out. But
Cool.
I think that people think we party 24/7 just because, you know, we are working in the party scene, but really, like, they don't realize that, like, it takes a lot of time for our body to rest, and we really don't even want to socialize. Like, sometimes I drive home in complete silence afterwards.
No ways.
Literally,
Yeah.
the last thing I feel like I love my job. I think it's so much fun. I love being in that, whatever, you know, like, I enjoy it so much.
The mix.
I cannot stand going out though. Like going to the clubs, like if I'm going to the club, it's because you're a really good friend of mine. It's your birthday. Like we've been planning this for a while, or like, you know, like this is something that we really just wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know, like I really don't look forward to going to the club after working in the club just because it's so draining. Having to get ready, like putting on makeup, already having to do my makeup every single day whenever we do doubles too. It's just like, oh my God, I can't.
And I think it's because we serve drunk people, let alone
being
to
around
go
that,
and just be in it. And there's a time and a place to turn up, right?
Definitely.
Like, of course, we go out in moderation.
Yes.
So that was another thing. And then another thing is just, I think that people think that we always make good money, but they need to understand that money can go from really good to really low too.
Oh, yeah,
we have our highs and lows of inconsistency, right?
Yeah.
So that was something that, you know, I wanted to debunk too, was that like, we could make $2,000 a night, but then the next night we might make $200, which is still great money.
Great,
to some people,
definitely.
Right. And then one thing that irks me the most is people saying that we don't work hard. There's nothing that pisses me off more than that. And obviously, because we work in heels for anywhere between 6 to 8 hours, and you guys work in the sun all day.
Yeah.
No water, just straight dehydration.
No breaks.
But not breaks because our managers don't tell us we can't take breaks.
Yes.
It's just that we work in a very fast-paced environment.
Exactly.
So
you don't want to get behind.
Right. If you step away from your table for a second, you're probably going to get sat at that second.
Yes.
It's just crazy because like you really think you're like, okay, because they think that we just stand around and look pretty. I'm like, no, like you try fighting through the crowds of the club. You try screaming over loud music. You try like when you're walking through the crowd, you might feel a hand go by your butt and you don't get to see who it is.
That's the worst.
Because it's so crowded. You know, there are things that we deal with on a daily basis other than, you know, just being pretty. But yeah, don't get me wrong, the perks are nice. The comp dinners are nice.
Oh, definitely.
I will never pay to go in a nightclub. No, sir. No, ma'am. But just those things are things that I think people just think about and they're like, assume.
Definitely.
You know?
Definitely. Well, I mean, like in the videos and everything looks so fun and exciting, you know, but it's like they don't see the behind the scenes.
Right.
So I definitely agree. Like it's not, I mean, it's a great job, it's fun, and it's exciting, but it's a lot.
We
like,
work
it's
hard to maintain our jobs.
Absolutely.
I don't care what anybody says, you know, like, but I do think it can bring out the best in you because if you're not somebody who was like a gym fan before, like you're going to have to be.
Yeah, 100%.
You know? So,
there's just always something to do too. You're
Yeah.
always having
yeah.
You have to help this girl out. You have to help this girl out. You have to go run this. You have to start this. Like, there's just always something that you should be doing. So that's why it's kind of like you're constantly
being attentive,
working.
Yeah, being attentive is definitely like something that
is important.
you have
for
to
sure.
be.
For sure. Remember that night, like you were super busy. I walked by. I'm like, you good? No, I'm just joking.
Do you remember that?
I'm like, I really don't because I was so stressed out.
You're like, I was
everything else
stressed
that I
out.
had to do. But thank
I'm
you.
all like walking by eating a Twinkie. No, I'm just joking.
You
Are you good?
I'm just joking.
Oh, damn, that sucked.
Anyway,
So we're gonna have a little fun before we wrap up the episode. We're gonna go into a game of truth or drink, and I think this is like the gut of the episode, what people probably want to see because we don't drink much on this channel, being that it's Bottle Girl Diaries. So Amanda's pretty familiar with this game, so I'll let you start. We get to ask each other.
I am.
We get to ask each other, I would say 3 questions each, and if you don't answer, you have to drink. So in this shaker, we have some Don Julio Reposado, and I am gonna pour it up. So
lovely.
Beautiful.
yeah.
Can't
So
wait.
we are obviously at a bachelor pad's house, which is my camera set because he's got Dave and Buster's shot glasses.
Love that for us.
And then I want to read this shot glass to you. Hold on, sis. There's a sucker born every minute, but swallowers are harder to find.
You heard it live at Bottle Girl Diaries.
Sir.
Straight from the bachelor pad.
Okay, so how about this? You go first, and then we'll just go around. We can ask each other 3 questions, truth or drink. If you don't answer the question, you have to drink, or I don't know how this works.
Oh my gosh.
Give me an
Oh my
example.
gosh, I don't know. I was like hoping you guys would ask me a question first.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, you go.
Yeah, Cindy, you asked
I
first.
wanna know like what kind of questions we're asking.
I know, how
so I
filtered
could
is this?
Yeah, right. So I could see how nitty gritty we're getting.
Cindy,
Okay.
you start.
She's like, is it true that?
Is it true that you
Mariana,
said
how many people have you slept with? Truth or drink? Answer the question or drink.
4.
Dang,
okay.
you're an
Go
angel.
girl.
No, I'm just
4, I
joking.
swear to God, I'm so picky.
And you
so
need to be about who goes into
I
your body.
refuse to just let anyone.
That's
you know
the
what I
point.
mean?
Yeah,
I really do.
absolutely.
Like, I don't care. Like, I'm really picky.
I wish I could say the same.
No, who cares? Girl, that's the best part that you are experiencing. I should be having more fun. You know, I'm recently single, so.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
a team right
I was going to ask you, you know,
Yeah.
I noticed that. Okay, Amanda,
Oh Lord.
How many people have you
how many people have you slept with? How many people have you slept with?
Yeah, let's filter this one out.
Drink, cheers. Oh my gosh.
Cindy, how many people have you
I'm definitely drinking right now. Cheers. Ah.
Did I say 4? I meant -4.
Oh my god.
Literally nobody.
No, we have to come up with better. Okay, let's juice this up. We need to make
No,
this
I got
juicy.
one. Okay. This is for Cindy.
Oh shit.
Pour it up for you.
Shit, you guys, I'm gonna be drunk.
No,
and
yep.
I never drink, and I don't drink that much anymore. So this is woo.
Okay.
Next time we
We
need
just
a
getting
Clase
started.
Azul because I love Don Julio Reposado. Like, no shade,
Oh,
but
you love it, but that face is saying.
He's like, but
but Clase Azul.
I'm dead. Okay, have you ever talked to anyone in the industry? And if you have, how did it end?
Oof.
I have dated a few people in the industry. One of my exes is somebody that we work with, and all of them went to shit. So she's like,
have
who?
to know who.
Okay, I'll tell you who.
What's the name?
Off camera. But it all went to shit because let me just tell you, my first industry boyfriend was a host.
Oh, there it is.
And
Those who are new
do
to the
it.
channel,
No, he
never,
was cheating.
ever
Never
in
date
your
a
life.
host.
Don't do it.
So he was cheating on me with this girl who worked
there it
at
is.
she didn't work in the industry. She was a nurse, and it was his actual girlfriend. So, anyways, it never ended well. So all of them were hosts that I dated. I think I like messed around with like one busser, like we were just dating friends with benefits.
Yeah.
That didn't work out well either. So I just feel like when you date in the industry, it's like there's just so many options.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I will answer that question because your girl's already getting buzzed off of that one shot.
No, low-key same.
Okay.
Don't ask me anything else.
All right. So next question, whose turn is it? Have you ever drank at work?
No.
Yes.
Was that for me?
That was for you.
Oh.
Yes.
But I answered.
Like, okay, oop, get her ass. She's out of
Police,
here.
where you
Fired.
at?
And you're a lead. No, I'm just kidding. No, I haven't. I've never
And you're a
done
lead, ma'am.
This was before.
it. But
At a
it's
different
still,
job.
Honestly, though, it was the past, and this is like the future, so they can't really say anything. Okay, so
Didn't catch it.
next
This wasn't at
question.
IU Day Club at all, or Zook. This was definitely at my other job.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I swear to
I'll be
God.
like, hey, Mariana, come on over. They have class A. And ring
I'm
the
like,
bell. Ding.
She's like this.
Isn't it funny how, like, never mind, I'm not even going to say it,
Okay.
but, you know, there's, like, that one table that has the Class A Azul and the Ace, and all of a sudden all the waitresses are over there. We're just there to help support and pour, you
We're
know?
just here for a good time, not a
We're
long
here for a good time. We're not there to drink, nothing
just kidding.
crazy.
No, literally.
I'm just
Or
kidding, you
flirt
guys.
and find out where the
Never.
money is.
I'm dead.
Amanda, what's the craziest place you've had sex in?
On
Like,
top of a mountain.
on a mountain? Just
my God.
butt-ass naked?
Yeah, okay,
Wait.
not butt naked. It was on a bench on a mountain, and there was definitely a helicopter that shined a light on us.
Not
and
light
they were
flight.
like, "Are you okay down there?"
No.
We're good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
no.
but that was once upon a time ago. That was a couple years ago, so you know.
Mine was in a car because it was like I was in high school with my ex-boyfriend, and it was so embarrassing. Like, he shined the light in there. I was like,
You're like,
and I think I was like,
Okay.
we were into it. Oh man, I lost my virginity at a young age. That
Mine
sucks.
was, this is so embarrassing. Mine was at a Target bathroom, family bathroom.
Ma'am. Cheers,
Large and in
ladies.
charge.
Cheers, cheers.
Okay. Well, that wraps up today's episode on Bottle Girl Diaries. I hope that you enjoyed and were able to take something from this episode and it was helpful and fun for you. Thank you all for tuning in. Before we go, don't forget to click that subscribe button below so you don't miss out on what's coming up next. You can also follow us on our Instagram page at Bottle Girl Diaries, or if you want to get more personal with me, you can follow me at I am Cindy Nansiri, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.